I want to dig in further to Donald Trump's Twitter assertions from yesterday that he would have won the popular vote in addition to the electoral vote had there not been massive voter fraud, including by undocumented immigrants, in the 2016 presidential election. The background is these recounts have started. Jill Stein raising millions of dollars, Hillary Clinton's chief counsel saying we are involved in the recounts. And meanwhile, Donald Trump goes on Twitter and claims there was fraud, but it was fraud in Hillary Clinton's favor. And I don't want to spend a huge amount of time on this because it's ridiculous. But Donald Trump is saying that millions of undocumented immigrants voted. This is one of a dozen or so tweets about this that Donald Trump put out, saying, in addition to winning the Electoral College in a landslide, wrong, by the way, I won the popular vote if you deduct the millions of people who voted illegally, also saying that undocumented immigrants have voted by the millions. Number one, no evidence for this exists. Number two, Donald Trump is not citing any evidence for this. Number three, we cannot normalize this. Okay, I'm going to be doing a piece about the right and wrong ways to fight and challenge President Donald. We cannot allow this type of thing to be normalized. This is an unprecedented allegation by a president-elect. This is the first time that he has alleged voter fraud in his own victory. And of course, there's no evidence of the alleged widespread voter fraud that Trump claims exists. Is Trump referencing fake news on conspiracy websites? Because there is a disturbing trend here. If Donald Trump, as president, is going to be citing conspiracy websites rather than debunking them, we've got a real problem on our hands. Remember, President Obama actually ended up releasing his birth certificate in order to debunk the claims of conspiracy websites like InfoWars, like WorldNet Daily. I think there's some others. Jerome Corsi making a lot of his allegations through WorldNet Daily articles. And Donald Trump parroting an InfoWars story which said that 3 million votes in the US presidential election were cast by, quote, illegal aliens. Now, Trump's transition team was asked about this, didn't comment so far. And it's stunning that Donald Trump will not even fully accept the results of the election that saw him win. But here's the most amazing thing. Trump, on the one hand, has said that the entire Jill Stein asking for recounts thing is a scam. If what Donald Trump says is true, if Donald Trump truly believes that he won the popular vote, which would require at least a 2 million vote swing, if not more, right? If he believes he won it by a million, that would require more than a 3 million vote swing. If he really believes that, he should want an audit and a recount because, number one, his lack of a mandate is in great part based on the fact that 2 million more people voted for Hillary Clinton than for him. And he would be rightly so subject to significant scrutiny and opposition when he tries to do crazy stuff as President Donald. And a lot of that would be because, hey, you don't have a mandate to do this stuff. More than 2 million additional people voted for your opponent than for you. If he really believes that there was this fraud and he can actually demonstrate it and say, hey, I did win the popular vote, that helps him to achieve his legislative goals to the extent that they exist and he knows what the hell they are, which is another issue. And he should be pushing for an audit and a recount. It's funny, though, that the people that have been caught voting illegally or trying to vote twice during the 2016 election were Trump supporters. The undocumented immigrants, if you believe Trump's narrative, were apparently far more skilled at voting fraudulently than Donald Trump's own supporters. We're getting into the holiday season, and Omaha Steaks has some pretty interesting gifts for gourmet food lovers. They recently sent me one of their great kits, which included some really, really great stuff. They also have over 500 gourmet gift ideas. They have some of the highest quality cuts and ingredients and convenience. I don't want to be standing at the mall fighting to find that size medium shirt for my cousin. I would much rather go to Omaha Steaks' website and get really interesting and unique gifts for people. Right now, there is an exclusive offer for David Pakman Show viewers and listeners. You get, for under $50, 2 filet mignons, 2 top sirloins, 4 boneless chicken breasts, 4 burgers, 12 all beef meatballs, 4 potatoes au gratin, 4 caramel apple tartlets, and of course that Omaha Steaks seasoning, and much more. I just can't make this a 10-minute ad and actually tell you everything that you get as part of this package. You can get it for under $50 by going to omahasteaks.com. In the search bar, type in my code, which is Pakman, Pakman, and add the family gift pack to your cart and get a 77% savings.